Good morning, viewers. A little bit different today. No motorbike. But where to today? We're off to the Supercar Championships at, I think it's called Barbagallo Raceway still, but here I am anyway. So I just signed in the official credentials, and it's 5:30 in the morning, or 5:45. No, actually it's 6 o'clock because it opened at 6. But yeah, and off to the racetrack there's one of their volunteer photographers for the day. So I just picked up my little lanyard and cap, whatever else, t-shirt, and we'll continue on. So I'll let you know what the day goes through. I hope to get some nice photos of some vehicles on the track, sort it out from there. All the best. Here we are, look at that. Gosh. New shirt, new cap. Woohoo! Waiting for breakfast. Okay, we're now breakfast. All the volunteers, of which will be a good 100 or more, I suppose, when you think of it. It's a big event. But bacon and egg burger, free food, coffee, and those provided lunch and snacks as well. So yeah, not a bad little setup for what they've got here.
I can probably answer a couple of quick questions if anyone has questions from yesterday. We do have so after the last session today, for those who aren't aware, we have an aircraft landing on the track. Don't ask me why.
Well, here we are on the inside of pit lane, on the inside of the track. I've got my official cap, badge, t-shirt, access all areas, so yeah, I'm pretty chuffed. Never been to a race day before where I've been allowed to have access to all areas or the pit lane, so quite interesting. And for a sort of a 3 or 4 day event, a weekend event with a couple of practice days, the amount of equipment that's been shipped in and the trucks involved, the expense is just phenomenal. It's certainly not a cheap, I was going to say hobby. It's obviously not a hobby, it's a profession for most of them, but it's an expensive one. So as we go through, see some of those trucks and the tyres that they're using. We'll just have a little look into the media centre. I'm an official member of the media centre. 99% of them are professional, paid for TV networks, magazines and newspapers, etc. And it gets a lot fuller. I don't know where they all are, but we haven't started per se. They're doing practice laps at the moment, and you can see that coming live through the screens. But yeah, that was interesting. Having to talk to some of those. And now just a bit of a walk. This is what they call the paddock side. So we're on the outside of the racetrack, and all the other different classes of vehicle park on this side, and the big V8s, the supercars are in the pit lane itself on the inside. And again, even at this cheaper level where we can all have a go at racing, it ain't that cheap, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this one's actually getting a brand new engine fitted. So not the old one, but they needed a new one for race day. Just a view of the pit lane itself from the top of the roof of the building, obviously. That's underneath that roof is the media centre, and then that's all the volunteers. So there's the volunteers for pit lane, more volunteers for the paddock. Obviously safety is what it's all about. God forbid someone gets hurt or run over. Some of the cars lining up to get onto the track, whatever series or model or class this one is, I don't know, but yeah, it was a full day. There was always someone out there racing, whether it be these ones or the old-fashioned cars. You've got these ones here, the classics, for want of a better word. A few more volunteers at safaris, and then the medics, both in pit lane, track side, and in the paddock for the pedestrians, here, the spectators, would be a better word. A bit more of this outside area. So you see the amount of equipment they've got. They look sparkling and new, or they look cleaner than my car. And yes, they had these on display. Magnificent. Lamborghini, Ferrari. few more cars lined up to get on the track, either practice track or the proper race. And then just a view of the pedestrians for the spectators. I can see the huge number of cars that have come up, so it was a good day. And some have actually brought their own classic vehicles and set up. This guy here's got matching station wagon and trailer, and the effort of bringing the tarpaulin, the tent, the cover. Fantastic setup. This guy with his couple of panel vans, the good old days, and then they bring them in, park them up, and watch the race. A bit like going to the drive-ins. And then they've got a few more displays. They have the army there, if you saw that army vehicle. A lot of merchandise for sale. The vault. Both tools, t-shirts. Fair bit there to keep the spectators busy and active throughout the day. And this was in slow motion, but I'm not sure if these were the crusty demons, but certainly motorbike fellows doing their tricks of the trade. I mean, when you think of that, look at the height off the ground and hanging on with two handlebars. Some just let go completely. Mad. A couple of different angles of that. Another one coming up. Feet out, one side and to the other. Don't miss your foot pegs when you go back down, you'll do yourself an injury. And Superman, there he is, flying through the air. Bit of the action, a couple of the races throughout the day. Off. And as you don't have a lot of movement in their suspension, so it just shows how the momentum and the pressure to lift the front tyre and going around the corner. That, my friends, is a day at the races. Hope you've enjoyed it. So no motorbike ride today, but very early start, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Having a look on the inside, behind the scenes. If you've enjoyed it, a like or comment would be fantastic. Subscribe to the channel would be even better. And I look forward to you coming along for my next adventure. Thanks very much. All the best. Bye.